Good morning.
What is
YouTube.
going on, everyone?
We are coming from the Big Frank Schrokovluck Studios and Uncle B. If you look in the background, there's no more computer desk and upside down refrigerator boxes. We've got ducting and unfinished ceiling because Uncle B has reached a milestone on his business as he has retaken over his basement. Actually, he has an actual workspace to work in, so he's been diligently working on that all last 2 days. And man, if Erin was impressed, I know she's in the chat right now. Good morning, Erin. I know she was impressed with your organization in the garage. I'm sure it's even better now. So congratulations.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Space back. Real quick, we'll go down the rundown. We got my son, Frank Jr. is in the chat this morning. He's actually going to be on the camera with us here shortly.
Frankie.
Matt, the Phoenix Flipper, my Arizona brethren, welcome.
What's up, Matt? Thanks for joining us.
Erin, the queen, the best offer queen.
I mean, I think it sounds good when you say the best offer queen.
Erin, my Colorado sister, is in the house. And we have the Thrifting Goomba is dropping in. I noticed they don't have a wrench, so you're getting a wrench.
We giving out wrenches.
My cousin Erica is in the house again. She's really starting to show a lot of love and support for the show. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Erica. Thank you so much for joining us.
My beautiful daughter, my sweet pea Samantha, is dropping in today. She's starting a YouTube channel herself. We'll try to, somebody can drop that link in the chat where for some reason, I don't know if anybody else is having this problem. I cannot share channel links or anything through the chats right now on YouTube.
Huh.
So I
haven't
on,
tried today.
And this actually has been going on for the last 2 days. So like yesterday, right, we were excited. We had Nate and Anthony coming on the show. I wanted to promote it during their show. I could not share, so I had to message a couple other people in the chat and be like, hey, can you drop a link? I was doing the same thing because the most important thing about today, let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Joseph, my brother from another mother.
What up, Joseph?
His brother from the same mother is in the house.
The professor.
From big, hot and humid Georgia.
Yes.
Yeah, Matt, the 3-dot thingy is not working for me. If I click on the 3-dot thing, all I get is remove, report, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, and remove your moderator status. It does not let me go to your channel.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I haven't tried. I mean, maybe bring up another tab and just go through. I mean, that's the only way I can think of to get around that is open up another tab.
Here's the weird thing about it, though. It's on both my desktop version and my mobile version. So it's on both my cell phone and my desktop. And
because
everybody ready for this? Look who is going to bounce in on our live video. My brother from another mother.
Oh boy, the professor.
Yes, we got Rick from Pawn Stars is in.
It's basically twins. Hold on. If I got a beard, guys, look. I got more hair though. Not a lot. But the bald spot's kind of crazy, but not as bad.
You all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we hear you. Great. Welcome, Larry.
Just make sure you got any YouTube playing muted. If you have YouTube playing on any other device, make sure it's muted.
I muted it. I was hearing the double thing going on. So
cool.
Yeah, I just got a few minutes. I've got some meetings and stuff that I got to jump into later. So I just wanted to.
So you got to make sure you try to join us some point later, or at least do the playback, because Frank is going to be promoting something that we have to promote.
Yes.
And you have to see it. Like, it's a must see.
Oh, God.
So here's the deal. At 11:30 a.m. today, so we've got 11 people in the chat. I'm going to call yous all out to tell your friends, tell your family, share on this channel at 11:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 1:30 Pacific.
Right?
10:30 a.m. Western Time. We are going to show the epic slip and slide fail. We talked about it yesterday. Carol, welcome.
Man versus slip and slide.
So, and actually, two people are in this video of importance. Uncle B, who hits the slip and slide, and he actually goes.
On the second try, I made it. Second try. It
took him
lost
twice to
Joseph.
do it.
No, I'm here. I'll be right back. Just give me just a second.
My beautiful baby brought me a couple breakfast burritos before the show. Thank you, my love.
Hey, real quick, I want to say something because I have this idea. Let's see if we can do it. If you don't mind, Frank, I want to go into this.
Go for it.
You guys hit up Instagram, hit up Facebook. I'm telling you, this video is hilarious. You guys will laugh for days. You'll go back and watch it just to laugh. Go on Instagram, go on Facebook right now. Share this show. If we can get to, let's say, you want to go 40 or 50, Frank?
Let's go with 40. Let's make it a little bit more sustainable.
If we can get
25 minutes before we start showing it.
If we can get 40 people in the chat, we will. You guys will get the early premiere of the video. If you guys share it with your friends, put it on Facebook, Instagram, wherever. Message people. I'll tell them to come check this show out because it's going to be funny. It's big man versus slip and slide. You can only imagine me and Frank going down slip and slide. So try to help us get to 40 people in the chat, and we'll premiere it early. That's a number. If we have 40 people, why not share it with everybody? So, just real quick, that's a little promotion of the video. If you guys don't mind doing that, we can see the video earlier.
Yeah, you'll see what happens when at the point I will be full disclosure. I was probably Nate. Real quick, good morning. What's up, brother? So full disclosure, I was probably about 70 pounds heavier than I am now. So I was a lot more rotund. I was husky at that point.
It was muscle though. He was much more. He was stacked.
But what you get to see is what happens when about at that point about 425 pounds tries to take on gravity. And for all my Science fans out there, gravity always wins.
Yep. So
Dan, the IT man, is in the house. Dan actually did some quick little editing on the video to make it even funnier.
Yeah.
So
it just
Dan gets all the credit for the editing that was done in the video.
So, hey, which of Gabriel Iglesias' levels of big were you? So you were fluffy before and you're husky now? Is that, or were you, damn, and now you're fluffy? Which one?
Hey, Joe, so I'm still at the point, because I don't know if we've talked about it briefly in the past, but Amanda and I, when things are normal, Amanda and I actually go to a health club and do a water fitness class and stuff. And there's been a couple times I've walked past and I'm like, dude, look at this lard ass, and I realize it's the mirror in the dressing room, and I'm like, oh, never mind.
And I joke, with no room to speak, right? We're all in the same boat, so.
Frankie's stealth these days.
Yeah. How tall?
Frankie's going stealth mode on us. It's not fair.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
What was your question, Joe?
So I was asking Frankie, how tall is he now? 7'3"?
I think last time I checked was 8'9".
Okay, good. It's been a while since I've seen you, so you've grown a lot. Not surprised.
Hey, the Thrifting Goomba said the new Brothers of Destruction. The only thing we're destroying are buffets, to be honest with you. That's about all.
When buffets are open, they are destroyed.
Yeah, and rib cages. One, I want to emphasize the amount of air I take.
You guys have to see the video. It's so classic.
It's not even the first jump; it's the bounce that you get most there.
I think you bounce higher than you jump.
Yes, the bounce was definitely higher than my vertical. Like I said, my vertical, you could slide a sheet of paper in between the ground and the floor. That's how high
it would get stuck. Like you couldn't pull it back out.
Frank, there was no vertical; it's a lateral.
Yeah, it was seriously.
Oh my gosh, too funny. The bounce was higher.
So Nate's asking, when are we going to see the video? So Nate, here's the deal. We're calling out to get people to share this get on this live chat. If we can get 40 people, we will show it immediately as soon as we hit 40. If we don't, everybody doesn't have to wait about 20 more minutes to watch the video. But we're definitely going to show it. But I want to get more people in the chat. I want to see more people. I want more people to see it. And we're just going to have a lot of fun with it. So
yeah, like they don't have to be resellers. They don't have, it's just a funny video. Go out on Facebook, Instagram, tell everybody if you guys want to see a funny video, jump into this live chat and these guys will show it. It's big man versus slip and slide. You can't miss it. Like, it's hilarious, guys.
Hey, I watched. I was a little late to it, but I watched you guys on Hustlin' and Pittsburgh show last night. The replay of that, really enjoyed that, and I know Hustlin's in the chat here. It was good getting to learn more about you guys and watch you guys. So, I think y'all the four sworcemen have a nice thing going on. Y'all play off each other really well. So really enjoyed that.
yeah, I love it. Was that you or
Real
Dan?
quick, Frank, let Erin know because she's gonna share it. Erin, we are on Frank's channel right now. So if you're going to share that, we're on Frank's channel. I just want to make sure she got that. She's going to share. Go ahead, Frank. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to answer that. Yeah, because I'm gonna screen share it. We're going to show it during this video or during this live show today. So it'll be on this channel. We will screen share it.
Thank you, though, Joe. So I appreciate it. I just saw that, and I know Best Offer Queen. She has that Instagram game down, so I want to make sure she had that information. But yeah, thank you. We're having a blast doing it too. Like, and we love talking to all you guys, and you guys make it fun for us too. Like, you guys always have us laughing in the chat. So,
Erin, my reselling sister, thank you. I just got the notification that you shared this on Instagram already. So,
let me just say a couple things real quick. One, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun, and anyone knows me. Few of y'all know me. I'm not a reseller. I'm just hanging out, support my brother and my good longtime friend Frank. And I have a lot of fun too. You guys are a lot of fun, and for me, it's fun to kind of because I bore witness to a lot of the stories you guys tell. So it's fun for me to jump in and when Frank was pulling out that Chili Davis rookie card, I was like, exactly where I was going with that. And and then, hey, Hustlin', I was watching your video. You're all talking about Joe Green. Just as a side trivia note, I went to college at North Texas where he played his football. They call him the Mean Green there. So just this little connection to y'all's football legacy there in Pittsburgh. But I still a lot of resentment towards your team because as a Cardinals fan, I stole my one chance that I've experienced.
James Harrison stole your one chance.
What's that?
Said James Harrison stole your one chance.
Harrison is still in my nightmares. Why couldn't they tackle him? It was like they let this linebacker run 90 yards on an interception return, and what the hell, So anyway.
I think, was it Santonio Holmes with the toe tap in the back of the end zone? Was that Santonio Holmes?
That was a great play, but man, come on. You got to tackle a linebacker bloop, 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 running down the field with interception return.
Running down the sideline nonetheless, right? Like, no one could just give him a little push out of bounds.
Yeah.
That would be trying to move a brick wall, though. James Harrison is a brick wall for sure.
He is, but there had to be 7 guys in the Cardinals offense faster than him, and they couldn't tackle him. So, I mean, come on. So anyway, yeah.
Hell, even the coach of the Steelers jumped onto the field at one point to slow down a pick six or something, didn't he? Yeah, couldn't Ken Whisenhunt or whatever his name was, couldn't he run onto the field and get in James Harrison's way or something? I would have. I mean,
the penalty, right? Yeah, is not as bad as the touchdown, right?
LSP, what's going on?
Flip It Enlisted has joined. He wants to see it. Hey, guys,
what's up, Brandon?
Jumping in on the chat. We got about 15 minutes. Tell your friends, tell your family. We want to get to 40 people in the chat. We'll show the video early.
I can't see it, Frank. What are we at right now?
Right now I'm showing only 15 people. So more than anything, we want to make those go viral. So one day we can be on Tosh.0 making fun of how fat and pathetic we are when we get a slide.
Dude, and when we play it, it's not going to be just one. We're going to do a breakdown. Frank is going to break this down. So you guys got to watch it. It's going to have a complete play-by-play breakdown. It's gonna be hilarious, guys. I'm telling you. So what's up, Frankie? What you been up to, man?
Not much. Just got an interview Tuesday at a solar panel company. Going to be a salesman for them, hopefully. So hopefully that goes through. I'll be making more money than I did at FedEx, which will be nice, and I'll be working less money. So that'll be fun.
Nice, man. Yeah. Cool.
The James Harrison, anybody trying to tackle Harrison would be like when my daughters try to wrestle Frankie. It's not going to happen as much as they try. It's
the walls of Jericho. I mean, he can't be choke slamming because that's pretty high up. There could be real damage if he choke slams somebody.
Yeah, I almost put little Steven's head through the fan one day on accident.
That
little kid's tough though.
Yeah. Yo, that kid, dude, he's going to be the next, Umaga or one of those Hawaiian wrestlers. That kid's a tanker, and he's like, what?
Yeah, but you think you can make it as a wrestler when you're only 5'3"?
Right.
Hey, Rey Mysterio did it.
Right? Rey Mysterio did it. Oh my gosh.
Like a little torpedo, man.
Yeah, he is. He's a little tank.
So Jimmy, you down in your basement?
Yeah, so kind of breaking news. I'll do that right now because I want to go upstairs so I can see the video really good. I'm on my cell phone right now, so guys, I'm starting to move into my basement. I got half of it right now, so I'm gonna just show you real quick on my phone, and then after that, I'm gonna run upstairs. So that's why I was down here. I'll just give you guys a little preview. It's a little bit of a mess right now. There's a haul that I just bought that stuff off of Facebook, but here's the storage I got so far. I brought all my inventory down here. Can you guys see it good?
Yeah.
So I brought my inventory down and I got my shipping table set up. So that way when I go to ship, everything's right here. All my boxes, all my inventory. I don't have to run up and down stairs because stairs are my worst enemy. So yeah, so I'm getting started. I still got the other half that is not cleared out yet over there. That'll be cleared out by the end of the month. Yeah, got my basement. I'm going to head upstairs now, though, guys, so I'm going to be gone for like 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
2 minutes, that's how long it takes them to go up those stairs, apparently, right?
That's just one stair, though.
That's just one. Yeah, we're getting halfway through. He's gonna come back in, just breathing heavy, panting. Hey guys, I thought I'd check in halfway up the stairs.
It's like that James Franco.
I call this base camp 1. I'll check in again when I get to the top of the stairs. Yeah, I hope he's able to lock that off. To ask him if he can lock that door, because when we came out last summer, my younger son came out of his storage closet with some toys that he was going to be reselling. Look what I found, Daddy! Where do you find that? So,
hey, look. So Aaron set. We're kind of like Vegas sometimes, folks. Aaron just set the line. Is it over or under 5 minutes it takes Uncle B to go up 2 flights of stairs? Dan. Is that twice or just once? Just got it, Should we do a welfare check at this point to make sure he's okay, or how does this work? Uh-oh. Hey, breaking news, folks. Breaking news. He has made it.
I made it. I survived the stairs. Hold on,
Jimmy,
I gotta mute so you don't hear me breathing all heavy.
Jimmy, Erin, she was kind of like Vegas. She set the over-under on how long it would take for you. So, and she put $5 on it. So, hey, that was
I thought I was going to have to text my sister-in-law to, have her check on you and make sure you made it.
We're cruel to each other, but you know what? If we can't laugh at each other.
Yeah, Jimmy, are you going to put a lock on that basement door when we come visit so Levi doesn't get into all your toys and stuff down there?
A lock? I thought you said a loft. I was like, no, I'm not building a loft.
Locked in the basement.
I'm gonna have to put in an elevator though. God dang.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can. Well, all your stuff's gonna be down. Get like a dumbwaiter so you can lower
Right?
your stuff to the basement. So
I just need to put a toilet down there. You'll never see me again.
I just cut a hole in my chair, so
they're gonna have to bring a crane in to get me out of there.
Well, you guys saw. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people saw my picture I posted on Facebook this morning. I went for a motorcycle ride this morning.
I love Fridays. Open mic is gonna be awesome. And anybody, by the way, Frank, you got that link in the chat? It's open mic, guys. We got 2 spots available. If you want to jump in and joke around with us, you are more than welcome to.
I did drop a link to Samantha's YouTube channel in the comments, so you guys should be able to check that out.
Hey, while I got a minute.
So yeah, I went for a motorcycle ride this morning. Pretty good ride. Had the wind between my layers, between the folds.
We are cruel to it. But we get. Hold on. My mirror doesn't lie. It tells me the truth every day.
Yeah.
Hey,
children and mirrors are the only 2 things that never lie.
Hey, can I tell my favorite Jimmy and Frank story? You all know which one I'm telling. Or have you guys? No, I don't want that story told. Huh? No, I don't want that story told. Okay. Sorry, I don't. I've heard it too many times in my life. All right.
The background but Jimmy and I were not the best at attending school back in the day. We were enrolled frequently, but I wouldn't say we attended.
Come on, mute. Real quick, I gotta mute this. So I just opened up YouTube. Come on. Why is this not working? It's not working.
Hey, Dan, are you talking about that time we were at Logan's football game when I decided to pirouette as I slipped in mud and...
Hold on now. You joke about not catching air in the slip and slide. Frank caught air that day. Like, he was like this. He was a good foot off the ground, completely horizontal, just like floating when he caught that time. I just had to put that in there when you go with this story.
Yeah, and the fact that, like, when I landed, my foot was, like, right here. My other one was laying straight out this way. And, yeah, needless to say, that was a hot mess. Aaron, we're only at 13. We need more.
Hey, Petey, that's the story. Yep, you know which one. I think the time is going to win. We're not too far away as far as time goes, right? We're only 7 minutes away, so I think time is going to win. And in 7 minutes, you all are going to see this video.
Now, with that being said, even if we hit 11:30 and you guys get to watch the video, if we get more people jumping in on the chat, we will show it again. So even after you guys see the video the first time, share it because we will show it again. So
yeah,
it's not like a one and done,
Midwest Bargains, what's up? Thanks for joining us. I don't know if I caught your name, Midwest Bargain. I'm not sure if I know I don't know it. I may have seen it and I forgot. We talked about my bad memory multiple times. What's going on, Frank? Frankie, we got a close up.
Yeah, sorry. I'm like, well, my neighbors went outside on the porch and started being loud, so I had to go inside.
The reseller in me wants to know what's going on that shelf behind you, Frankie. What kind of cool stuff you got going over there?
Oh, so the other day, Danielle and I spent 4 hours rearranging every single DVD we have in alphabetical order. Yeah, it's tough when 2 people in a relationship have OCD.
All right, I got your name, Jacob. Thanks for joining us, Jacob. I've probably seen it before. I just forgot. Thanks for joining us. Anthony's here. By the video.
Yeah, it's gonna be epic, guys. Frank is gonna do a play-by-play breakdown of this video. It's man versus slip and slide, y'all. And you can guess who wins.
MVG, man versus gravity.
In my second chance, I got a victory. So I got a dub. But
yeah,
I don't want to do too many spoilers, but it didn't go well for man.
Yeah, for the record, it's both of us that attempt this. So Jimmy's got a little bit of love in this video too, but it's the
I'll just say the first time I tried, there was a speed bump. It wasn't fair, guys. There's definitely a speed bump.
Speed bump.
Slowed me down a little bit. It was not my girth that slowed me down. It was a speed bump.
A rock.
Yeah, and again, I point out, you look at the video before compared to now, I've lost a lot since then. I've lost my wallet at one point. I lost my glasses.
Right? Same here. I've actually gained quite a bit since then. I mean, I'm talking weight. I'm not talking anything else. Midwest Bartons, that's awesome, dude. Free haul of video games?
Wait, did I miss something here? Hold on.
Rev, what's up?
PokeWorld asked how long ago this was. What was it, like 8 years ago?
What time is it right now? What time? We got 4 minutes before we before we get to that video. I just want to real quick have a huge announcement for Monday's show. We will be having Rev Resale and Nikki T joining us on Monday's show. It's gonna be, can't miss. That guy he does amazing videos. He has such good messages in all his videos. He's always getting uplifting messages that get you motivated and make you feel good about what you're doing. And he's just an awesome guy, and he's very organized in his garage. Organization, baby. You saw. Make sure you hang out with us on Monday. That's going to be an awesome show. It'll be on my channel on Monday. It'll be Rev and Nikki T. I just want, and we'll be talking about it all weekend. So make sure you guys check that out.
Now the question is Rev gonna have Casper join on the panel as well on Monday or not? That famous ghost that
his haunted garage.
Yes. Of course, I had the same thing, Rev, about a couple of weeks ago on our show. I have, my little piggy over here against the window. He decided to fall off of my shelf over there on his own. So I got the same kind of ghost thing going. Maybe it's because I'm an ordained minister that, it's kind of the church thing, 2013, folks. So that's when this video was.
Yeah, I could not do that today. My stomach is now compromised, and I could not attempt it now.
A fault line under your sister's house has been compromised after I took it. Okay?
They were able to put in a pool after this video. They didn't have to call it. They didn't even have to. They didn't even have to call in a tractor to dig it out.
I thought for sure I was just going to stay there. And
you guys might remember that date in 2013.
Hey, Joe, hold on.
Earthquake in Colorado.
Sorry?
For some reason, I don't know why it's showing that your microphone was muted on.
I did it myself.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't accidentally do something on my side here.
Yeah, I got a bunch of kids here, as you know, and some, noise going on. So when I'm not talking, I try to mute it.
We're 1 minute away. We got 16. You guys, if you know anybody that wants to see a funny video, tell them to jump in now. I mean, they'll be able to see it later, but if they want to see it live, they need to jump in because we are going to be showing that video, or Frank is going to be doing the breakdown. Hey, make sure you drop this comment right here so we have as much screen as possible, Frank.
Yep.
I don't have.
Okay, my cell phone just hit.
Oh.
If it would be easier, do you want me to leave the video chat so there's more screen?
No, I got it on this.
It's going to put us all four in a real small row on the left side. So It'll be fine.
Okay. Can't wait for this. I'm only seeing
Drum roll, guys.
Here.
Brings it up. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm excited for this, y'all.
Okay, you guys ready? Okay, folks, just so you know, it's only about 12 seconds long, so we're going to do some replays. So here we go.
I made it. Here's the slow-mo.
Now, I want to emphasize
Look at that. I almost made it. I made it.
what people don't talk about is
Damn beached whale.
the amount of air that is taken. Look at that. Look at those hops, folks. I mean, we're talking Jordan-esque heights here. I got so high, I thought I got a bloody nose from the altitudes.
It's the
Altitude sickness. The funny part is if you listen to everybody going, ooh, watch.
That's actually the.
I didn't even notice I was in the background of the video.
What's sad is I slid more on the grass than I did on the slip and slide.
That's the. You can actually hear the air escaping his body. Oh my god!
Listen.
Oh my gosh!
You hear that moaning, folks? That was the life escaping my body.
Oh my god!
That was life.
It looks like he got shot midair. It looks like someone was just tracking him. Just.
Yeah, you need to put the memes like they do on Facebook of the people that
Oh
get.
my gosh, that's so freaking
Just sniping
hilarious.
them off the slip and slide.
Like that video, I'm so glad Dan, the IT man, has saved that video. Oh my gosh, for all these years. And every once in a while he'll be like, remember this day? Oh my gosh.
Listen closely. You hear dignity and life escape my body. Ready? Hear it again.
Ooh.
That was life. And now I want to focus on. I took air right about here and hit. I don't know if you guys can see my pointer here. I launched here and landed about here.
Yeah, it's not moving on my screen. Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah, see, I left about here. That was my point. It didn't move much. See how it moved? That's about the length of sliding I did. Now, if you look from here to the fence, because I almost took out the fence, I slid more on that. Let's watch it again.
In his defense, there is about a 2-degree angle in their backyard.
What's up, Sonny? We are just checking out Frank versus Slip and Slide.
My favorite part, Frank, is like somewhere kind of towards the end there where you're on your side and then your body just starts sliding and you're not
And it's kind of rotating.
He could put it on side and just pushed it. It just
Team Go. Was there a sniper on the roof? Team Red, go. Team Go.
I think he was in the grassy knoll.
Oh my gosh. So that's hilarious. Yeah, I'm sorry. Every time I see that video, I get like tears from laughing. Oh my gosh. That is too dang funny. Slide wins, yep. I got a W in the second try. I made it to the pool at the end. Now I might have took up the whole pool and emptied it, but I made it to the pool. The eagle has landed.
Yeah, I wasn't going to attempt a second time after the after that first one, yeah, I was not about to.
Video, like, they want to show how I built up some momentum. Like, you almost couldn't stop me on that second one. Like, I got some, like that slide took over, and I was like, okay, we could stop. Like, in my mind, I was like, I could stop now. Like, let's not just keep going.
Yeah, you were not stopping.
I heard a mudslides, but not man
It's like when they do that drag race and they got to put the parachute behind the car. I was like,
Oh, shit.
Now, there is also a second one that is not, unfortunately, we have no footage of it, but we were at a water park at one time.
oh, man.
And
That was
I don't know if a lot of my familiar guests out there are familiar with what happens when, once again, when a fat guy goes down a slide, it never ends well. It's even worse when, and I'm here to tell you, I've never ridden a roller coaster. I'm not a thrill seeker. Like, that's just not in my makeup.
Hey, the teacups is a good ride to ride. It's a thrill.
Yeah, the teacups, as long as, you don't spin the little deal to go around, I'm fine, right? So my friends and family convinced me to ride this water slide that you have to sit on an inner tube.
yeah, that was the mistake right there.
And I turned to the guy as I sat on my tube and I said, don't even think about pushing me. And I got halfway through push when he launched me down the slide. And I'm like,
yeah,
ready to go over at every single turn. At the very last turn, I finally decided, yep, we're going over the side instead of, and I launched, and all I heard was everybody else in the park saying ooh in unison because I knew this was going to end bad. And then I heard because then I hit the water and I got up and everybody was.
So I saw this. I witnessed it, y'all. I was at the bottom of the slide. I witnessed the exit from the slide. And when the bottom ends in a turn, so you kind of go up like that and then out of the slide. Well, Frank, when he got to the bottom, he went up like that. When he got to this position, the raft shot up in the air. So the raft slow motion just went, and Frank did a complete flip, landed on his stomach on the slide, and then fell into the water. So again, for the second time in a summer, I heard Frank's entire body, all the air in Frank's body just leave his body when he hit that slide. Oh my god!
Because when I say
shot up though, that was classic.
Because when I say all I heard was ooh, and then the was the oxygen and life leaving my lungs. Because yeah,
Hey,
I don't know why I attempt that kind of stuff because it never ever ends well for me.
Sonny said you were just showing off. Oh man, my chair's squeaking again. Damn it.
Yeah, Amanda said she was gonna run to check on me, but she knew my answer was like, I'm fine, blah blah blah. Yeah. Sonny, yeah.
Oh.
What's up, Gary? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Gary, did you miss the video?
Yeah, Gary, you gotta see this video, man.
We're gonna play it again here in a bit. But yeah.
Wait, let's do this. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys want to see the video again.
We have a special guest from my house, just so you guys know. I don't know how to pull up the
Dave Diggs, welcome from Florida, brother. Thank you for coming on the show.
We're getting a lot of fun. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that you guys I wish I could play the video when I saw him. Oh, so Chris is here too. Chris wants to see it. Let's get that video going.
Okay.
When that raft separated from Frank, and he caught air on that one too. Like he was just twisting in the air. Boom! He didn't land all the way on the slide, but the top half of his body hit the slide, and then he just fell into the water. Oh my gosh.
I think to this day we're not allowed back to that pool because they had to fix the slide after that.
I got to jump out. I got a meeting I got to go to.
All right.
Well, important stuff.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Joseph. Thanks for laughing with us.
Yeah, man. Good seeing you guys, and I'll jump in here again on a Friday.
Cool, man.
Thank you, Joe.
Peace.
Hey, Nate. As soon as I took the first step towards that slip and slide, I knew this was going to be bad.
Oh my gosh. Too
Okay,
great.
so go back to screen share.
Yeah, screenshot.
Didn't that cure your vertigo you had back then, though? Because you used to have vertigo, and I think it went away after that.
I don't know. Falls on a slip and slide, gets vertigo. Drop that.
Take,
There we go.
all right, folks, here we go again.
Yeah, I think the slip and slide gave him vertigo, then the slide cured the vertigo.
Now, if you listen closely, I'm almost sure you could hear the slip and slide itself say, "Oh shit."
Hold on, guys. And just for everybody, the stealth slip and slide of the second guy is me. That's stealth. That's how a big guy does it.
See, and I was foolish enough to think two things. One, I didn't think Jimmy was going to slide as well because he left his shirt on. So I was like, okay, well, I know I look like Jabba the Hutt, but let me take my shirt off because I'm definitely going to slide better without a shirt on.
Frank said, "Uncle B, hold my beer." That's what happened. He said, "Hold my beer." Watch this.
Ready? Here we go, folks. Erica. My cousin Erica, do you have your boyfriend ready? Because we're about to show it. Here we go.
Yeah, stealth. Stealth, guys. Slow-mo. Every time, man. It makes me freaking die every time. Let's see the vertical. There's the vertical, y'all.
There it is. Look. Now, you know, this is kind of like the Zapruder film from the Kennedy assassination. The more you actually... So, my little piggies are taking air.
Was there even
I don't think my body ever actually leaves the ground because the same time my feet are in the air, my hands are already bracing me for the amount of pain that's going to be inflicted when I touch the slip and slide. So as the feet go up, the hands go down, and
oh my gosh.
Jessica and Robert, your sister and brother-in-law, are thinking, we paid our homeowner's insurance, right? Erica, if you're watching, this is the life leaving my body.
He caught more air on the bounce. Sorry.
Listen closely, Erica. This is my dignity and life leaving my body. Hold on, I gotta. Oh, well, I'll show that afterwards. But I like your.
Oh my gosh! It literally sounds like death. Just like
you know, if my legs would have opened up anymore, you guys would have just thought I was crazy. You would have seen me nuts.
Looks like a frozen turkey. Then Frank said he slid more on the grass than on the slide.
You know, if you watch the slide, you could almost envision two guys in front of me with those brooms. Like, what's that Olympic game they do with the thing that they slide on the ice? What's that called?
Curling?
Curling, yeah.
Someone with a broom in front of you. Yeah, oh my god.
Look.
Oh, man, I'm in pain from laughing, y'all. Oh my gosh.
He said white man can't jump too.
Oh, yeah, but Frank's Hispanic, so What's the theory on asparagus?
The death roll.
It's like turkey bowl and gutter bowl. AKA butterball. Damn. Oh my gosh.
I think this is the ritual they do before they cook a ham or a pig in Hawaii.
Look at that slide right there, though. Tell me you're not impressed with it. Well, my hips don't lie. Look at that slide. My hip got me moving.
The way you turn, that's what gets me. The way you're like literally turning like a hand on a clock.
Right?
Oh,
and again, if you look, see my little arrow, guys? Jessica and Robert, because we were at Jimmy's sister and brother-in-law's house. You know what? What's going through their mind right now is I'm, thinking I'm done. They're thinking, crap, we're replacing a fence because he's not stopping.
Oh my gosh.
I would say you and Jimmy both slid the same amount, but
right?
the same direction.
Oh, I want to see my slide. I want to see my second slide. It's pretty epic. This one, there's a speed bump, y'all. The first slide I did, there was a speed bump. Like, that's not my fault.
Danny said the funniest part is they're both wearing their socks.
I wonder what did my vertical look like? Did I get much air?
The way the video cuts, Jimmy, I can't see on this one because it goes from Christopher to you. But let's see Jimmy's skills, folks. You guys ready for Jimmy? Look at this.
Look at that.
Yeah, first one, Jimmy, you slid about 3/4 of an inch. So there wasn't much sliding on that first one. The second one, dude, you launched like a freaking rocket. Sorry about that, guys. Look at that.
I'm telling you, when I hit the pool at the end, it completely cleared out. Like there was no water left in that little pool.
I don't think their grass is any lusher and greener after this day. So, okay, I got to point something else out. Listen to the excitement and happiness when Jimmy slides across the slip and slide into the pool, and then you listen to the sound of disappointment and embarrassment as I don't slide across. So listen to the audio real quick, okay, you guys? So it's like, yeah. Oh.
The hat stayed on you. Oh my gosh, that's too funny, man.
The hat held on for the ride. It did not stay on. It gripped. All right. So
too freaking hilarious, guys. Oh my.
I just imagine
now from laughing.
See 22 Jump Street when they jump over the boxes of beer and Channing Tatum clears it, and then Jonah Hill does it, and he crashes into all the boxes.
Right? That's what we did the fat guy version of that. Just glad the trunk stayed on, right, Chris? I hear you.
So Phoenix Flipper says, was that the air going out of his lungs or the ground moaning?
Right.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta recover from that. That's too much.
Chris, thank God the pants stayed on because
especially the way, I mean, you literally turned and then your legs opened up.
It would have been a solar eclipse. You would have seen Uranus.
Oh my gosh, man, that's so funny, y'all. Oh, I almost got a headache from the laughter.
So,
yes, go ahead, Frank. I was gonna say, if anybody wants to join us live, you can do it on your cell phone. Frank can put the link in the chat. Can you do that, Frank? If you guys want to come
Jimmy dropped
online,
a link recently, or Joseph did. I mean, Joseph dropped a link recently.
yeah, if you guys want, if you got your cell phone ready, you just got to have a cell phone with the camera on it, and you can join us. Come hang out and laugh with us. I got to recover from that, man. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Dan. So that's on your YouTube channel, correct? If anybody later would like to but hey, watch it. Support Dan's channel. He doesn't have a lot of videos up, but he still does have a channel. It's going to be live on his channel, but as obviously, come back to this later. You can watch it over and over again on here as well.
Yeah, hey, can we make like a 20-minute loop of that?
To come back and watch it again later. I'm sorry, Frankie. What was that?
We should make like a 20-minute meme compilation of that and premiere
it. Hey, Aaron, I apologize.
I think she's telling us it's a train wreck every time we come on air.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say moving forward. That's all you were ever going to envision as this sculptured physique, just in all its glory,
Oh, man.
Hey, by the way, look at that little throwback to 303 barbecue back when I first started barbecue competition, wearing the throwback.
I got to check my mail today. I'm supposed to be getting my Everyday I'm Hustling shirt today.
Yes, sir.
I can premiere that on Monday. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, Nate, that I will be premiering my Everyday I'm Hustling shirt on Monday. Then we have Rev and Nikki T on Monday.
Do we want to talk about the rest of the week next week? Because we got all kind of exciting news all the way around next week.
We got a rundown for most of the week. So go ahead. On Monday, if you want to go ahead, I'll tell you Monday is Rev, Resale, and Nikki T will be joining us live at 11 o'clock Mountain, 1 p.m. Eastern on my channel. And then, Frank, if you want to talk about Tuesday.
On Tuesday, we are excited to announce we will have the man, the myth, the legend.
Wait, he's on Monday.
No, or number 2 though. I'm not finished yet.
2.0.
The ladies love the stash. LL Larry will be on the show on Tuesday. Same bad time, same bad channel. So we got the man, the myth, the legend, Rev on Monday. We got the legend,
the man, the myth, the stash
on Tuesday. And then what do we got on Wednesday?
And on Wednesday, we will have one of my favorite YouTubers to talk to because we just love talking about toys. We will have OSP Chris, Old School Picker, will be joining us on Wednesday, and it's going to be fun. We love talking toys. We've talked multiple times about toys off the air. It'll be our first chance to talk about them on air, so it's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. So, yeah, we already have a big week lined up next week. Make sure you guys join us. Make sure if you want to. And then I also want to, and if you want to, Aaron, the best offer queen, if you want to put a link to this, I will be on Aaron's show on Thursday. And if you want to put a link to that, Aaron, put it in the chat. I'll be on her show. It was Thursday, right? I have so much going through this brain. Did you correct me? If you want to put the link, you correct me if I'm wrong. Thursday, I'll be on Aaron's show. It looks like I'll be doing some Prices Right type stuff. I'm excited for that. See what that is. But yeah, so
one of the Barker beauties.
Hey, you guys, I think on the Tuesday episode, every time you ask a question, you need to say, "I must ask you a question." That's the only way you can ask him a question.
I'm gonna be on your channel on Thursday, right, Aaron? Or am I just forgetting?
Chris, they have to bring it. Chris, they have to bring it on Monday and Tuesday because you're gonna knock it out the park on Wednesday. So you're good. Jennifer Hayes, the best mod in the business, is in the house. So, and now we're into the show, and we haven't talked anything reselling. Do we want to? What's going on the reselling side, Jimmy?
Yeah, but this is what makes Friday fun, like.
Right.
Friday's gonna be like this moving forward. Like, just to, we can talk stuff, but we just want to have like, open mic fun Friday. Just the 6th.
Thursday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Uncle B.
Yep.
So, are there going to be any Barker Beauties on the show for The Price is Right? Is there what do they used to call that? The last thing at the end of the show? The Showcase Showdown. That's what it is.
Come on, don't be trying to be humble on me now, Chris. You are way more than that, man. You do some great live shows, and your premieres you've been putting out. You've been doing some good editing. I enjoy. I appreciate the editing because I do some bad editing most of the time, and I know how hard it is. So when you can make stuff come together like you've been doing in your editing, you're not just some dork selling out of your garage, man. You're killing it right now, and and it shows because your YouTube subscriber count is just going up, and up. You're doing good, man. And we will the Showcase Showdown. Yeah, sorry. We're more than excited to have you on the show, Chris. Everybody, Rev, Larry, we're all, Nikki T, we're excited to have everybody on. We always have a good time, I feel like.
So I'm trying to, sorry guys, I'm working through some stuff here.
Jennifer, are you asking about LL Stash? I believe it's LL Stash, Larry.
So we got Rev Resell on Monday.
Yep. And Nikki T. Don't forget about
Nikki T.
The sandwich, the best sandwich making. I talk about those sandwiches too much, but that's just those. He was like, "I'm gonna pause the video. I gotta eat these sandwiches."
I was trying to look for a.
Do you have a channel, Frankie? Have you done any YouTube stuff? He's just kind of hanging out, right?
Me?
Yeah, Jennifer's asking if you have a channel.
I mean, I have 2 videos I posted from 10 years ago, but it's not really a channel. I just mostly subscribe to people and watch other people.
He's kind of more of a viewer, but he likes to laugh, and he'll get you going. If you get him going, that kid will get you laughing, man. So yeah, he just wanted to hang out and laugh with us. So, but would you ever consider doing a channel, Frankie? Is that something you ever thought about doing?
It would probably, just because you guys know my sense of humor. The new YouTube wouldn't fit my what I want to do, so probably not. Maybe I could do
it would be like one of those ones that when you go to the video, it's all grayed out and it gives you a warning before you watch it.
I'll make no money off of it because I'll be demonetized.
Right. Oh my gosh! Yeah, I'm excited to get that shirt, man. I'm gonna be sporting that.
I like supporting you guys. I like supporting other people. Much rather than myself. I like supporting other people.
Yeah, I hear you. That's this community in general, and you're part of it because you're always there in the chat every day talking with us, and you see it. Like, the community is just awesome. Like, everybody's so supportive of each other, and always helping each other out.
I was telling my dad, which not a lot of people would know other than me, my dad, and my mom, and my sisters, but it's kind of like the barbecue community. Everybody knows each other. Somebody from New York is going to know somebody from California, somebody on the other side of the world. It's a good community. It's the same like the barbecue community.
Right. Hold on, wait. Howdy ho, neighbor.
Hold on, folks.
Uh-oh.
Look who's joining.
What?
I'm driving, so I don't know how good my internet's going to be or whatever, but I just figured I'd pop in.
Hey, what? That's cool, man. You headed to work?
Yeah, I'm flying to work. I'm a little late. Mr. Burns will probably, I appreciate that, for sure.
Mr. Burns,
probably like 5 minutes away from work, but I just wanted to come in, say what's up to y'all.
Cool, man. Thanks for hanging out on your drive.
Yeah,
I'll be sporting that shirt, man.
Yeah, both of your shirts should be in today. It should be. It should be. You and Frank's shirt.
Cool. Oh, Frank's got one on the mail too. Sweet. Maybe
Yeah,
Monday both be represent.
They both were in Denver, Colorado last time I looked this morning, about 7 o'clock.
Cool, man.
So hopefully if you guys are both close to each other, they hit the same area at the same time. So
yeah, we're only a couple miles.
Oh, okay, yeah, they should both
2 blocks away from each other.
Yeah, that's cool, man. So, what time? Oh wait, here it's already 2 o'clock from there. How late do you work at night?
What's that?
How late do you work every night?
Till 7 now.
Okay, that's right there.
I used to work till like 9:30. Get at least 8 hours, sometimes 10. But because of the whole pandemic or whatever, we got shut down to 5 a day because we just aren't having enough orders and stuff going on because we don't supply any grocery stores. We do more of the restaurant side of shit. So, yeah, they had to crush us down, and then the person I worked with quit. He went and did Instacart. So now I got to work with somebody that's like a Mr. Burns tutelage.
Mr. Burns.
It's like a trainee of Mr. Burns.
Oh, Frank's working on the Mr. Burns.
I'm trying to, but he's not coming up over the screen here for some reason.
Yeah, you've been talking about, like, I'm excited that you go full time, man. I'm looking forward to your with the rest of us full time.
Yeah, hopefully, I just hope that if the pandemic pushes too far, it might hurt me from being able to go full time or whatever. But I mean, as of right now, we're really, really close. Like really, really close. I'm basically working full time reselling right now, but you know what I mean. I'm still working 25 hours a week, but if everything goes the way it should, which is definitely is right now, especially the way my cash flow is coming through. I'm hoping to break away and go through full time.
You're killing it on the virtual.
Did I had three sales while I just was in the car for 20 minutes.
That's awesome.
I went and found the one of the main products I was making a big chunk profit on. I bought it for $6, and I made $20 each time it sold. I sold 71 in 2 days, so I made about $1,400 just on that. So I went out and I found some more, but Amazon made me lower the price. But I'm still making like 15 a piece.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't know why their pricing bot is weird sometimes. I was the last person to sell the product, and all of a sudden, like, it's telling me that it's too much, which doesn't make any sense because you would think it wouldn't let me do it the first time.
Like, you can't. Yeah, that's something really
I even went and made a separate shipping price thing for the shipping, so it wouldn't be like, say, like $90 free ship or whatever. I broke it up.
Right, I got you.
So I did that to see if it would help, and it didn't help. So yeah, I think it's just total price, just in general. I could have it up for $1 and charge like $39, and it still would say it was too much.
Huh.
So.
Real quick, Aaron asked a question. I moved into my basement. I have to run my Ethernet cable because I got teenage boys that are gamers, and they want to be, they want to have the the direct line, hooked up. They don't want to be on Wi-Fi, so I'm leaving the router up here, but I got to run a Ethernet cable down to the basement so I can be on LAN. I can't be on Wi-Fi doing this kind of stuff. No way. So once I run that, I ordered a cable today. Once I get it, I'll be down in the basement, basically full time.
All right, fellas. Well, I'm at my. I feel like I'm about to go check into a prison right now, but here I am. I will see you guys later.
Thanks, Nate, man. Thanks for dropping in. We'll see you.
Hey, I'll hit you guys whenever I get off work. Maybe we'll hang out tonight.
Sounds good.
All right.
See you guys.
Later.
Definitely. Later, Nate.
Have a good day. Peace.
That was cool. Nate from the Ecom and Beyond morning show, the best damn morning show in the business.
Yes.
Him and Anthony, thanks for dropping in. That was pretty cool. So, yeah, we freestyle on Friday, guys. So, anybody, I keep dropping the link in the chat. Any of you want to join in, be on screen with these two cool cats, you know, hey.
Where are they at? Someone behind? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, don't be afraid. I mean, you know, I get it. I get nervous the first couple times. I was like, oh, what's going on?
You know, Jimmy, I've always said for some reason, I don't know if it's just me, I'm more comfortable on the live chats than I am in my content videos.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
I almost feel like I'm trying to too hard to be real in the content videos. And so I seem like I sound more robotic, if you will, as to where on these shows, and we just kind of take our guards off and we just have a good time and laugh and joke and, you know.
I've gotten better. I mean, if you look at some of my first videos, I've gotten a lot better at my pre-recordeds. But, like, I'm always worried about – I worry too much about the editing. And, you know, I have great editing ideas. And then when I try to – and, again, the computer I have really sucks. That's a big part of it. Like, you know, I've made mistakes in my editing, and with the bad setup I have right now, I make a mistake editing. Literally, it's either scrap the project or just roll with it. And so I just roll with it. So if you guys see bad editing, it's literally because, you know, I made a mistake. I uploaded it, what's not uploaded? What's the word? I can't think of the word. Where, you know, I take it from the editor and add it to my desktop. In that process, if I don't catch it and then I do that, what's the word? Start with an E. Export. There you go. When I export it from the editor to my desktop, if I made a mistake when I preview it, I'm not going back to fix it. I'm telling you right now, it's like literally 2 hours more worth of work to fix that mistake. So, what with it? So, anyways, my point is, like, I have all these ideas, but my editor is, you know, my computer can't handle the editor that I like to use and stuff like that. So, I'm always thinking of those ideas, and then when I try to do it, I have a lot of trouble. And so, that kind of it reflects my, like, if you see me in a video and I look kind of upset because I know that I want to do something, but I can't edit it that way. Anyways, that's kind of where I'm at on my pre-recorded stuff.
Yeah, and for me, to be honest with you, I've put out what I think about 6 content videos, and I literally, little known fact, every single one of those videos I've done have all been in one take. Because I got to figure out the editing side of that. So I literally do those in one take. Hey, and look at talking about celebrities. You've seen them in the chat countless times on both Uncle B's channel and mine. Razor Ramon, my brother, what is up?
What is up?
My brother from the same mother.
Nothing, just doing some homework.
You in the collection cave is what I'll call it.
I am. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of paperwork, doing a lot of stuff for my menus for when hopefully Red Rocks opens up pretty soon. Hopefully, we're hoping by at least June. I'm hoping.
So for all of you guys that don't know, I call him PD. Razor Ramon right here. Ray, he is you work at Red Rocks. What position do you have over there?
I'm the executive chef of Red Rocks Amphitheater in Morrison, Colorado. It's a concert venue, outdoor concert venue that's been voted several times best large outside concert venue in the country.
I was just going to say, if you haven't heard of it, go Google it. It's an amazing. I mean, it's one of the most beautiful amphitheaters you'll ever see, and it's known worldwide. Sorry, Pete.
No, yeah, exactly. It's known for its acoustics. I can literally stand on the stage and say hi from there, and you can hear it at the top without even me screaming it. That's how good it is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, and then also, I should be there now, getting ready to do Easter sunrise service, which would have been obviously Sunday. We usually do a buffet for 500 to 600 for that, and obviously that's not happening. And they actually, the park, like trail areas around the park, were going to be open, but they're, I think, as of 5 o'clock tonight, they're shutting all access to Red Rocks anywhere in the thing because they're afraid a lot of people are going to gather to do worship like they normally do on Easter Sunday. So,
well, like, if you want to touch on this, like Red Rocks isn't just for music. Like, there's people that come there all the time, every day. What do they do there?
We have a center that has a interactive area. They have a Hall of Fame. They have a bunch of autograph stuff from all the bands that have ever played there. And they do a lot of do a lot of exercise in there. They run
I was just gonna ask that.
The stairs. They do the stairs during the summer. They actually have a couple of Saturdays during the summer. They do an actual yoga thing, and there's people lined up at 6 a.m. in the morning. There could be 5,000-6,000 people doing yoga in the seating bowl area. But a lot of people just go. A lot of tourists go up there, to be honest.
Right.
Even when it's snowing, like in the wintertime, we could still have a couple thousand people run through the visitor center to check it out, and because they're from other states, obviously, so they don't get a chance to. And then they also
is that something you can screen share, like just an idea of what it looks like at all? Is that something you can do or not?
I'll be honest with you, I don't know.
Frank's doing it, yes.
My brother could do that probably better than me. But I believe we could hold 9,500 people there at the venue. I think sometimes they have like the first 1 through 10 are like reserve seating, but the rest of it's pretty much general admission. So people can go, they get there early so they can get the obviously the prime seats. But to be honest with you, there's not a bad seat in the house, to be honest. So
right, yeah, it's beautiful.
And then they do that, and then they're also, when there's no concerts, they do film on the rocks where they show a movie. You can bring a picnic basket or whatever, and you can watch not a first run movie, but some other ones. They've done the Goonies. They've done Black Panther. They did some of the Star Wars movies.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We had one. I think it was supposed to be Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and we actually had a torrential rainstorm, and it was literally looked like waterfalls flowing down the stairs.
That's cool.
It was bad.
Did anybody show up?
Not that people caught up in it. It wasn't very fun, but
right.
But yeah, so like I said, we're just hoping to get back, sooner than later. I mean, obviously, being the gathering of people, they're obviously taking every precaution. So,
right.
But other than that, it's been a lot of paperwork, and I want to cook again.
Right.
So.
And then I also know you want to get back to sourcing again, because this guy does some sourcing. Him and Frank source together for their eBay store, and I know you're missing that too.
Yeah, I mean, even when I go to the grocery store, I always go to the toy sections or see if there's anything that's
right.
Sale that I can make some money off or do. But luckily, I'm actually my mom actually has been doing it. She's been cleaning out the garage, and I think I found some more stuff. Frank's not going to want to listen to this, but I got some more stuff where I can bring you. And then I've got some stuff too that I want to pull even from my own collection. Yeah, so it's pretty neat. I can definitely definitely want to get on your guys' thing again like this, and show my the man cave, my own little Hall of Fame down here.
Yeah, I want to definitely, like, you guys, I want to have him on the show. Let us try to get us on a Monday or Monday through Thursday if you can, because this guy has so much memorabilia knowledge. Like, we want to pick his. I mean, you see, he's busy. He works for he's executive chef? Is that what you said? Like, he's a very busy guy.
Yeah, I do. We do catering. We have a restaurant, and I help with the concessions portion of it as well. So,
but before Red Rocks, he worked for the Rockies, the Colorado Rockies. So, like, and before that, even, like, he has so much memorabilia knowledge. I've known this guy for 30 years, and he always had the most amazing collection, and we really want to pick his brain on that stuff. So we want to have you on for sure. I know you're busy, but let's talk when we're off the air. I want to talk to you and get that scheduled, because we have a lot of sports card fans that watch Rev. I know Anthony, Nate, like they're all into the memorabilia and cards. So
definitely. Actually, yesterday was the 27 years ago. Yesterday was our first home game ever on April 9th, back in 1993. So I was there as well, and I did overall 25 seasons of Rockies baseball. So
wow,
I did 20 with the air mark, and then I did 4 when I was with the actual club for 4 seasons, which I was still there, to be honest. But Red Rocks is not a bad place to go to after that.
Right.
After only 3 jobs in my life.
Yeah, I would say it doesn't suck to go from working for a Major League Baseball team to now being involved with, like you said, literally one of the best concert venues, not only in the United States but in the world. I mean, just Google, go to on YouTube, check out what was it, YouTube Bloody Sunday was filmed at Red Rocks. I mean, it's just such an iconic venue, known worldwide by artists from all over the world. I mean, it was like one of those things where when you played Red Rocks, you made it as a performer, right? I mean, it's here's a great example if people want to get an idea for Red Rocks. So everybody knows who Kenny Chesney is. He only does stadium tours. So about 6 years ago, he was on his stadium tour, and he intentionally wanted to go out of his wheelhouse of doing stadiums, and he performed at Red Rocks because it was a lifelong dream of his to play Red Rocks. And I was actually fortunate enough to be at that concert. So to give you an idea where somebody who only plays in football stadiums and baseball stadiums,
67
performing in front of 9,000 people at Red Rocks because to him, and hey, check this out. Look, we don't have to wait until Tuesday to get a drop in. Look at who else joined. Hold on.
Oh, I hope he doesn't mind that, because it's the man, the myth, the stash. What's up, Larry?
What's up, guys?
You got Winnie the Pooh in the background? Cool.
Yeah, that's my mascot.
Hey, I got one too. I got a pig over in the corner that watches me while I'm listing every day. So hey,
mine is a pile of clothes. I got a pile of clothes on my dresser right there. There's some loose wires. Those are my mascots.
Jimmy, I gotta tell you, it's kind of weird to not see that table behind you. It's like,
hey, pretty soon I'm gonna have my inventory backdrop, so it's gonna be amazing.
I'll have to put something up for my backdrop. I'll have to pick something else. Maybe my
I already see you
All-Star game banner that was hanging from one of the poles during the All-Star game back in '98 or something, or just have it towards my baseballs. I was gonna say my balls, but my baseballs.
We don't want the balls as our backdrop.
Hey, I'm gonna do a quick pan around just so people see what I got down here.
Hey, Petey, turn your phone horizontal so we can see it better.
Yeah, turn your phone sideways.
You blacked out.
Or off.
My bad.
Wow.
It would get a better wide angle of it if you did that. My bad. I lost them. That was my fault.
Hey, but you know what? That's what makes this show, a live show, fun, right? If it was too scripted and too,
yeah,
Let's see this.
So what's up, Larry? What are you up to, buddy?
There he is.
Well, Mark, I was just working with a friend of mine. Our little private hangout ended, so.
Petey, we're having some technical difficulties with you, man.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Larry. You're saying you're hanging out with a friend and doing what now?
Yeah. We were in a little private hangout, and we were getting some work done. And I'm like, okay, we got done a little bit early, and because they wanted to talk to a family member on the phone. So I'm like, okay, I'll come over and see if you guys are still going live and maybe pop in.
Cool. We appreciate you dropping in.
Yeah, no problem. Well, I appreciate you letting me come on next week.
Yeah, absolutely. I know we've been trying to pencil you in for a couple weeks now, so I'm glad we were finally able to
Yeah, that was weird yesterday. Yeah, my question was getting passed over twice yesterday. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Like I get going and I don't shut up, and I have to catch myself sometimes. I'm sorry about that, Larry.
Hey, no problem. Yeah, because I mean, in fact, I was trying to find. Cause I know one of you contacted me by email. I think it was last week, or maybe it was earlier this week, and I could not find that email because I was going to recontact you, and I couldn't find the email. I'm like, that's what I was throwing in there, how to contact you guys. I mean, I was going to send you another email.
Yeah, I had reached out to you a couple different ways through Messenger and through email, so I'm glad we were able to reconnect yesterday and we got it figured out. So,
Hey, I want to see this tour of his. So he's got, I call it the collection cave. That's where he keeps his collection down in his man cave. He's got an amazing collection, y'all. It's an amazing collection.
I gotta say hi to Greg. How you doing, Greg?
We lost you again, Petey. If you can hear us, I see your thumb now. Let me scan that thumbprint. Yeah, there it is. That's his breakfast collection.
So how long you guys been doing YouTube now?
Me about a month.
Yeah, I started. I'm getting probably close to a year, but I took a big break. Like I started, and then I realized how much work it was, and I had to reevaluate my approach. And then I jumped back in probably 5 or 6 months ago now, I think.
Oh wow! So you guys are pretty new then.
Yeah. Very, obviously inspired by a lot of early on I watched a lot of the big names, inspired by them, and then it wasn't until later that I discovered this community that's amazing. Like,
yeah,
it's cool watching the big names, but this community is just so much better. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched any of the big names in a long time. I'm watching all these supporting the community. That's just so much better to watch. And
well, before, because I was pretty much involved in YouTube long time ago. Even before all this started up, there was one person that was doing a morning show. There were no other shows going on YouTube at the time.
Right.
And there was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 of us, but I wasn't always on the panel. And he would, at the end of his show, it lasted about 2 hours in the morning, he would go ahead and open up to people who wanted to come in and hang out and work. That would go all day long.
Hey, who's that? See, he's got 2 Chef Ray, first Rockies no-hitter. Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was Ubaldo Jimenez when he pitched the no-hitter, yep.
Is that Trevor Story?
Trevor Story, yep. Painting the gave to my brother.
That's
Renato, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's got an amazing collection, guys. Like,
well, the last time I think I really watched baseball, I'm not really a baseball fan, but the last time I watched it, this was years ago. You guys probably don't remember him. He was a Pittsburgh Pirate pitcher, Candelaria.
Yeah, I remember him.
He pitched a no-hitter game.
Was that John Candelaria? Was that the name?
I think that was his name, Candelaria.
Yeah.
I think.
Hey Frank, will you put the link in the chat one more time?
Yep.
I think we have one more person that might want to join us. Dang, look at how young you are right there, Petey. Is that the Stanley Cup though? Was that the Stanley Cup? I couldn't tell with the glare.
Yeah, that's when the Avalanche won the Stanley Cup in '96. Should have a picture of him with Patrick Waugh as well. He has a picture of him with Julia Child.
I'll say you do know you can make his picture bigger, don't you?
How do I do that, Larry?
There's a little icon below our pictures here. You got a bunch of little icons.
The bottom panel.
You should find see his picture. There should be another a blue picture in
his panel. There should be the top.
On that little blue person in his picture.
You guys are breaking up. You can hear me.
Here, we hear you better now. We got you singled out.
these 3 bats here are one of a
And then
kind
to
bats
make
that I
him
had made.
smaller, you just click on that little spot again to make him smaller again.
I was gonna say these 3 bats. I don't know if you guys can see them. These are
Yeah,
one
he's
of a
got the
kind that I had
baseball
made.
bat collection.
I got there's a Matt Holliday one I had made. Matt Holliday, sorry, Mark McGuire with an autographed ball.
What?
And then an Ichiro with the ball. And then I like Mark McGuire. I still like him. I met him. He's a cool dude. I got another bat that I got signed. And these are my many autographed jerseys I got. You can see my little roundabout here.
Oh, Pujols autographed, right? Yep. 2 written. Yeah. That's awesome.
Oops.
Who's that?
Something fishy about that guy.
But to get the gist, these are my autographed jerseys. Here's some more of my baseballs I got.
Yeah, craziness, man.
No, we need to do like we're gonna do like I'm gonna do a live video one night. We're gonna do it like an episode of Cribs. We'll just come down the stairs with the camera and just really go over everything and really show off what he's got.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got an amazing collection.
I got my desk, so there I am. But that's the gist of it. There's more, but I mean, I don't want to go through everything because it'll bore everybody. But yeah, I've got about 35 autographed jerseys or so, some game used jerseys. I got some, speaking of opening day from last year, inaugural year jerseys. Back when I was collecting and not even picking, I picked up, I think it was 8 or 9 Colorado Rockies inaugural year jerseys, game used, player issued, player worn jerseys, and a Florida Marlins one that I bought for, I think I paid $25 a piece for them, which is, to me, it's a good price for anything from that era. So, but I paid $25 for all of them. So I got those are in the collection, and then I picked up some more ears and some bats, and but
Right.
it's been fun. There's some other stuff I could show later too as well. But I got bats from all the specialty things. I got from the All-Star game and World Series when they went and such. So, but I got to get going. I got to finish up some paperwork. I got a lot to do because they're turning some of our other accounts we have into possible shelter for recovering coronavirus people that are going to be, they're kind of on the down, they're on the bed, going on the better side, but they have to quarantine them for a certain amount of days. So they're turning some of our venues into those, and there might be one where I have to go, and maybe I'll have to take all obviously the precautions, wearing masks and gloves and do all the things they need to do, but I might have to go cook for for those people. So I got to get a lot of this paperwork done before that call comes that I have to go do, because that'll take a little while to do. So.
All right, man. Well, thanks for jumping on with us.
I said one day we'll get there, and I'll be on your from the beginning. I'll probably take an off day or something, and so I can spend more time with you guys. But I'm gonna have it on my phone so I can listen to what you guys are talking about. But I gotta get some paperwork done.
All right, bro. Thank you for coming in. So yeah, speaking of, not to jump onto the subject too long, but I did hear a little glimpse of hope that things are slowly getting better. I don't know if you saw, Jimmy, but King Soopers is going back to extending their business hours back to 10 p.m. now. So that's a slight little bit of good news that I think we're slowly going to start to get some normalcy back.
No, it's not going to happen yet. We got a long way to go.
No, but it's any news is good news at this point. It gives us some glimmer of hope for stuff. Hey, and look, we got 2 more people jumping on. Look at this.
What's up, Aaron? Frankie, welcome back.
Hello.
I was hoping we could all be in like a block and we could be like the Brady Bunch and we could go about
They don't want it to happen.
Here's the story of a guy who lost to a slip and slide.
Speaking of, hey, you know what time it is? It is 12:30, which means
free plate.
No, it's not. It's 2:30 for me. Where are you getting that?
Your clock is wrong.
We gotta do it real quick.
Oh, not this video again.
What do you mean again? You can't watch this enough. I mean, I know it's weird for your brain now.
Yeah. Really.
We need to get Dan in here. Dan, get in here, man. Dan's the one that edited that beautiful ending right there where Frank is just turning like a rotisserie.
Rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Sam's Club.
I was trying to get back before Uncle Petey left. I was trying to talk about when I went out to spring training with him and we got to meet like Charlie Blackman and John Gray, Trevor Story, Tony Walters. Got a Mike Trout signed baseball from him.
Yeah, so part of my brother's job when he worked for the Colorado Rockies was for 20 years. In about early part of January, he would leave Denver and he would go to originally to Tucson and then to Scottsdale, and he would actually do all the food and he would feed all the players, coaching staff, and management during spring training as well. So he would do that from about the middle of January, get ready for when spring training would start, and then he would be out there until the end of March. And so my son got to go out there a few years back, and he said he was able to hang out in the clubhouse with all the players and everything. And
that gig had to suck. Like living in Colorado and having to leave from January to March, and going to Arizona, I'm sure that was rough.
Horrible, it sounds like.
The coolest part about being out there for spring training was eating lunch and listening to Dick Monfort talk about.
We got the IT guy.
The IT guy.
What up, man?
Dan, I almost had to call you in. I got lost. I couldn't find the channel.
Sorry, Frank. I didn't interrupt you, but that's
no, you're good.
Well, the reason, can you guys hear me okay? I'm outside.
Yeah.
You look good, sound good.
So I use a MacBook Pro usually when I'm watching all these live videos. And apparently Safari is not supported by StreamYard. So I had to download Chrome and go through a bunch of hoops and stuff. And I was going to use my cell phone. And I'm like, I'll just try to fix it on the laptop real quick. So fast forward, here I am. So check it out. I don't know if you guys can see, but
the IT guys got it figured out. I would have been lost.
Nice, beautiful day. You can see the Rocky Mountains in the distance.
Yes.
So, and the only reason why I came outside, I was actually in my home office, but we're doing home renovations, and the guy is like,
you barely see, but
we have to. He's finishing the hardwoods. We took out a fireplace and had to patch in hardwood floors, and he's actually buffing it. And he's like, "You can't even walk on this side of the house now." I said, "All right." So I had to move everything to my bedroom and then outside. And so fun times.
So are you going to run all 220?
What?
Are you going to run all 220?
220 volts? What are you talking about?
He's trying to sound smart right now.
No idea what you're talking about.
Dude, Dan, you're let me down so bad. Mr. Mom?
I haven't seen that in forever. That's one movie I haven't seen much. I know about the little kids and his little blanket, but I don't remember 220.
You don't remember when what's his name? What's his name? Michael Keaton, when he comes downstairs and Terry Garr, her boss, he's starting to brag like he's going to remodel the house, and the boss says, "Are you going to run 220?" And Michael Keaton goes, 220, 221, whatever it takes.
Now I have something to watch this weekend. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, West Max, Gary wants to join, so I'm gonna leave so he can jump in here.
Okay.
I got construction.
See you, Frank.
Over here. I'm gonna close the window, I guess. Got loud.
But yeah, you know, you're gonna run all 220, 221, 220, 221, whatever it takes. Yeah, make sure to watch that, Dan, because I got to tell you, that just became a wah 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 moment when you didn't respond to it. So I feel
Yep. It was but no.
Yeah, the rim shot was like didn't, and we just waited. No high.
Everybody was just like,
West Max Gary is in his house
on the
How you
road.
doing?
Where are you headed?
Wanted to jump in, say hi. That way you guys can put a face when you see my name in the chat.
Cool, man. Where are you headed?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep, you're good.
Cool. I live in San Diego, California.
Nice.
Oh, I'm jealous. Lots
And
of good
it's,
golfing out there.
It's pouring down rain right now, so it's been raining all week.
You know, it could be worse. We're expecting like 4 inches of snow in Denver on Sunday. So,
See, I wish
snow overnight.
Shovel out.
I wish we had snow here, man. We never snows here, especially in San Diego.
You don't want snow.
You don't want snow. I'm done with snow.
I've actually looked at the weather pattern in San Diego, and like it's just like straight the whole.
Like today's forecast is perfect.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So when we get, a whole week of rain, dude, it's nice. We're not used to it.
Right.
But the only snow we have to go to Big Bear to get the snow. You know what I mean?
Wow. I'm more than happy to send the snow to either one of you.
so here comes the Frank useless information of the day. Did you know Denver has more days of sunshine than Southern California? So we actually get more sunshine than San Diego and Los Angeles per year, days per year.
What's the West Max for? Does that have to do with being on the West Coast?
No, so I have a roofing company.
Okay.
It's called West Max Roofing. It's so it's called West Max Roofing, and when I set up my email, I just put West Max Gary, and I've just stuck with it forever.
That's cool.
Works for multiple uses.
Yeah. So I just wanted to jump in for a few minutes, guys. Say hi. That way you can at least put a face to people. I know sometimes you can talk to people for a long time and not even know what they look like,
That's just referring to the fact that Jimmy never shuts up. I get it.
And a lot of people, I jumped in on a couple of streams, and people always think, dude, I pictured you like a super old man, you know what I mean, with white. Because I guess the West, the Max, and then the Gary, a lot of Garys, I don't know any young Gary, so.
That's how I pictured Aaron, the best offer queen.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I'm always saying hi to West Gary, and I see best offer queen in the chat too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know too many Larrys.
Hey, look at that, Gary. I just dropped your website in our chat. So if anybody wants to go to your website, anybody needs some roofing in Southern California.
Oh, no, don't.
It's like, don't promote that.
Yeah, don't promote that, please. We do nothing but like commercial buildings and apartment buildings. We don't really do any residential. So right now it's been raining for the past 2 weeks. It's there's a ton of work right now. It's so much crap going on.
So I when we lived in Arizona, we had a friend that owned a roofing company, and he was doing the same. It was all commercial, and my brother and my dad would go help him every once in a while, and they would be up on those roofs of like Fry's or Bash's or whatever, those big grocery stores, and putting that tar on those roofs, and like it'd be like 150 degrees on that roof with that tar and everything. So I have nothing but the respect for anybody who does that stuff because that's got to be hard work.
Yeah, roofing work is no joke, man. It's especially in the summertime. I know it's California and the hottest it gets out here is probably like 90s, especially depending on where you're at. But, when you're on the roof and it's 90 degrees outside, it's like 120 up there, You get no shade. I mean, yeah, you got to be a different breed, man, to be up on those roofs,
And you can't be afraid of heights.
No, that's for sure.
No, yeah.
I just kind of have this theory: if I were to fall off a roof, I build up quite a bit more momentum. And y'all better just leave me. Just leave me there. Don't call the ambulance. Don't call nothing. Just leave me there to die.
So I do want to I want to mention something. Breaking news here. A woman has confessed to her actual age.
Hey, don't be putting that on the screen.
It looks like you did.
You put that on the screen, Aaron, or in the chat. I'm just pointing it out.
Put the old emoji.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I can't see the chat right now for my phone, so I can't see a.
She's old.
Aaron's 22.
She's young yet. No, I'm 59. You're young.
Erica said that she pictured me to be much older. And I told her I am old. And I said 33 with an old lady next to it. And she's like, you're not old.
No, you're not old at all. You're young. I thought you were like in the 20s.
No, I wish. 20s are done.
I get that all the time. People thought I was in my 20s.
I get pissed when the lady at the Ark asks me if I want to get the senior discount on Tuesday.
See, but Dan passes for young. Dan's mine and Frank's age. You would never guess it.
I'm the same age as those guys.
I think those two over there are older.
I guess technically they are older.
Dan's got those cappuccino eyes, though, so that makes him younger immediately by default.
Yeah.
And with the stay-at-home order, I haven't been into the office at all, so I haven't shaved at all. So I never grow facial hair ever. Like I shave like multiple times a week.
Ever.
So
he looks older now.
Yes.
I was gonna say, Dan, that did kind of throw me off when because I noticed you have the it's the Muniz side of it where
right.
I was telling Jimmy last week
not much higher cheeks.
I got that summer beard when I grow it out because summer here, it never fills in.
How you been?
That's why Frankie said we have the same beard.
Yeah, exactly. He's got the Andrew Luck neck beard going on.
Gary, how old are you?
Good seeing you. Take care. I'm sorry. I just ran into somebody on the side of the road. I knew. I'm 36.
Did he say 86 or 36?
He's looking good for 86.
He said 80. He said 86. That question.
36.
Nice.
And for the record, you ran into a friend, not into a car, correct? I don't want to be responsible for.
Yeah, Frank, you need to quit letting people go on here when they're driving. I'm not approving of this.
All right.
I got my lawyers working on the disclaimer that we do not take responsibility for,
Right.
That slip and slide video was awesome, man. Got me cracking. Dude, just the slow-mo angles, bro. You're like feet coming up.
You should imagine when we saw that in person.
Tam's like the memory still plays very strong.
Oh yes. Well, it was wasn't it 4th of July? We were at your sister's house, right, Jimmy?
I think so.
And I was probably popping, Tylenol for about a week straight after that because I'm sure like every bone in my body was just
cracked a couple ribs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Who was recording?
I think
Mike Brady was recording.
I think it was a friend who originally recorded it and sent it out.
I don't
Dude, that's
remember who it was.
If I remember correctly, I don't remember
Was it?
because I wasn't recording. I remember just watching it.
It wasn't me. I was stealth that day.
You should send that into that. They have that YouTube channel. It's huge. It's got millions of subscribers, and you send like your videos into them, and they'll put them on their show or whatever. It's funny.
Oh, we may need to do something like that to get some subscribers to our channels, Jimmy.
Yep.
Viral videos. There you go.
Hey, so are you guys seeing a lot of people wear masks and stuff everywhere you go, or is it kind of?
It's kind of hit and miss what I've seen. We're not going out very much, to be honest with you, but the few times I have been out, it's been hit and miss. Some people are, wearing masks and other aren't. So
yeah,
it's definitely more and more each day since the governor here. Yeah,
I went to the grocery store yesterday. It was literally like half and half. Like
I don't think you can buy them, so I think the more people that are getting them that are homemade are actually getting them and being able to wear them.
yeah. People in California, man, they're still going wild and partying, and the younger crowd. I mean, college.
Yeah.
That's what I heard they're doing in Washington too. All my family and friends live in Washington, and they're like the beaches. They had to close all the beaches because everybody was going to the beach.
Yeah, they just ticketed a guy last week here in San Diego. The guy was in the water. He was in his 40s just surfing by himself, and they called him in and wrote him $1,000 ticket for surfing.
Wow. Well, the governor of Georgia just opened up their beaches.
They said, go ahead, as long as you're 6 feet apart.
Larry, grab your board, man. Get out there.
Yeah.
did you guys see that?
Exercise category, huh? Surfing doesn't fall under exercise.
What?
You would think, right?
I mean, I know I wouldn't get my fat butt out there. I'd never make it.
It'd be the most difficult workout ever. Get on the board, stay on it.
Yeah, like I would ever be able to stand up on it.
Talk about a core workout.
I like right here. I ain't getting up, let alone on a surfboard.
I could picture Larry on a big old longboard, man, just surfing,
Mustache. Just a mustache-shaped longboard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
You see me walking on the beach? They may they may try to blow me up to remove me the beach.
Oh boy.
Dynamite in terrible.
This guy, my brother made a comment. This guy was a real genius, right? Using a dirty white shirt as a mask. Yeah, that works.
What do you guys got going on for the weekend? Anything exciting, or they can't really do much? But
I'm thinking about going to the dining room.
Go to the
Like outside of the house out, see how it's going. I'm telling you, it was like Thanksgiving. I got dressed up to go to the living room the other day. I shaved and everything.
I got exciting stuff going on. I'm finished moving to my basement. That's what I'm doing. No more master bedroom working.
We don't have that. We don't have basements here in California, man. We don't have. I wish we had a basement.
Yeah, I'm excited to be able to. I'm gonna set up everything down there. Like I told them, like, if I put a toilet down there, you may never see me again. I'm like, I'm gonna be down there all the time.
Peeing in bottles.
I solved that for you already.
He wants to have his bathroom like me.
Now that I think about it, I don't know if I've ever seen a video where you're out of that basement, Aaron.
Exactly. They don't let me out.
Wow.
The people under the stairs.
She must have a toilet down there.
Yeah.
Aaron, where do you live?
In Colorado.
Colorado's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, Aaron, you said you're from Washington, but what brought you to Colorado?
Long story short, a guy I was dating, I came out here for him, and then it didn't work out, and met my husband and married him, and then I moved him back to Washington for a little bit, and then we moved back to Colorado.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Because I grew up in Colorado Springs. I think I told you, or maybe I mentioned it.
Yeah.
I know the area well. I lived there till 2006.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Larry, you got a sale coming in, Larry?
No, it's just My phone was telling me somebody was going live.
Oh,
All them notifications Larry gets all day. His phone.
yeah. He's like, gotta go, guys. There's somebody better on.
No.
Love.
I'm subbed to too many people, and I just get no. I'm subbed to like 370 people, and it just drives me nuts.
That's me. I'm subscribed to more people than they are subscribed to me.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah, me
much.
too.
Yeah.
I think we're all
I only have like 47 subscribers or something like that. But I don't put any content out. I think I put one video out last week of this old camera film I got for a quarter. It ended up selling for like $75. Was killer. Yeah.
Wow.
You'll
So
have
if you
to
see
do
that
some more
stuff, look it
videos.
up. I know. I've always wanted to get into it, but just
That's what I was just going to ask. Are you going to get into? Do you have plans to get into it?
I would like to. You know, it's just time because you know, working full time and then reselling part time, you know, on the side, and it's just a lot. And I heard everybody I talk to, you know, that have YouTube channels are like, dude, you gotta edit, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, and make it look cool.
You know,
so
you
people
know,
like
no,
it.
you don't have to edit. Just do live stuff. Do stuff you're selling, and while you're working, record it. Do it live.
It's a good idea, Larry.
That's what I'd rather do is more live.
Larry's got it figured out.
I've changed
Here we
up my way of doing it. Like I used to do this. I sold this. Now I'm going for the like what I'm doing on a daily basis, more approach now, trying to change it up a little bit. But I've been told I need to bring back the sale of the day. I kind of took that away. I need to bring that back. So that will be back in the next video, by the way, the sale. But it's going to be like the sale of the show because it's
What kind of content do you know you guys really enjoy
What's that?
watching?
For reseller or YouTube in general?
Just reseller, like within our community. Like, what do you guys like enjoy watching? I'm just curious, you know.
I like to
Pretty
see
much
what's sold.
anything. I mean, if I'm doing a live show, I mean, once in a while it'll be a live hangout. I'll just be working while there's other people in the chat, and I'll try and talk to them. And once in a while, I'll throw the link out there, and if anybody comes in, we're doing working too, or we're just talking.
Yep.
Right.
But I won't do a recorded video. That's too much work to edit it.
Yeah.
I like when people mix in a little bit of comedy. Like I like it to be some humor in there. Like I recently started watching Grimes Finds, and he does those premieres, and he does. He's not going crazy with the editing. It almost feels like he is because the video's put together so well. But he's not doing these great special effects or anything. He's making the video fun. There's a lot of points of humor, but he's also hitting the topics that we want to know about. So I'm always looking for people, and I'm trying to do that myself. Even though I'm not funny, I'm trying to do it. Like I want humor, but hit the topics, and stuff
He
like
needs
that.
to work on his editing. When he did an interview with a T-Rex recently,
I've already given him enough crap about that, Aaron.
That made me cry.
I think he did.
I'm crying that.
Yeah.
Take care, Matt.
I think I had to talk him off the ledge a little too after the premiere. I was like, calm down, it's okay.
I think Dan just got me at the wrong time because he messaged me and asked me a question, and I was like, I was already not happy with the way it went. I mean, it's because I messed up on some of the volume stuff, and I wasn't happy about it.
Hey,
Oh
it's
my
all
God,
a learning curve. It's not as easy as you think it is.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like I believe it or not, I have like a perfectionist in me. I just cannot do it with what I'm working with. And Dan's told me like I do need to upgrade. Like I'll be trying to edit, and like if anybody's ever played a video game, if you ever played a laggy video game where the character's just like this jumping and not actually, that's how my editor's working. Like it literally, instead of playing smoothly, it's jumping through the different scenes, and like trying to edit that is it's just why is it all me?
Because it's all about you, Jimmy.
All eyes on Aaron.
I think Frank's going into production, so he's directing.
Yeah. He's like, oh, this one's talking now. Let me change
Yeah,
to
exactly.
Yeah. But Gary, to answer your question real quick, Frank, if I could. So I don't resell. So I just know these guys from a long time. Frank forever, we're cousins. Jimmy, since he moved to Colorado, and I have a full-time job, so I just kind of chime in when I can, just help out where I can and so forth. So, but for me, I watch tons of YouTube in general, and I'm looking for a balance of being just purely entertained and learning. So, informative type videos. So if you can balance those two things, you're going to catch the audience.
Sure. Right. I've just been curious, what people like.
You didn't mention your IT job, Dan.
Yeah.
The most underpaid man in YouTube right there, folks.
Are you in IT, Dan? Is that your full-time job or?
No, I don't do IT at all. I just know about technology. I'm actually an engineer and designer I design chips and stuff. So.
Oh, wow.
He's the Jimmy proclaimed IT guy. He's not self-proclaimed. He's Jimmy proclaimed.
Yeah, I'm actually on my lunch break. Lunch break right now with my Jimmy air quotes.
Yeah. He does know a lot, though, Gary.
Oh, good to know.
So Jimmy did the hiring, and I discussed the salary with Dan when it came to payment for modding our show. And yeah, needless to say,
I think it was a one-sided discussion.
He has not been compensated as of yet. So, But yeah, I would say, that's my thing is, like I said earlier in the show, I don't like doing the content videos because they're not fun to me. The amount of work and everything, I'd rather do the live stuff. So I want to get into more of the live stuff than the content because to me, this is more organic. Things happen smoother and funner on this. I always say when I try to do a content video, I'm trying to be funny, but it's kind of scripted and it doesn't come out good as to where, like on this stuff where we can just crack jokes and have a good time.
Yeah.
To me, it's a lot funner and makes it better of a show than the content videos that I try to do. And to me, they sound too robotic, way too scripted. I don't have any editing skills, so all my videos land up being in one take. There's no editing involved other than when I'm throwing up the thumbnails or the sound and all that. But those videos are taken in one shot, and I'm like, hope to God I don't screw it up because I don't have this brain can't handle the editing.
When you're doing live, it's like you're more real. So you're acting like you're too fake when you're not real, when you're not doing a live.
Exactly. I agree 100%.
Hey, what's up with that? When you're on the chat and you want to click on the little icon to go to their channel.
It doesn't work anymore. It's not working. YouTube is having major problems. It hasn't been working all week.
Frank broke it.
As we say in the software world.
I thought it was me. Come on, Dan, get in there and fix it, bro.
As we say in the software world, engineering world, it's not a bug, it's a feature. We're just trying to make you pay attention and not be distracted.
Sure.
It's never the software, it's always user error. So remember that.
I wanted to say hi.
Well said, man.
Yeah, I can't click on those for the last couple days. I was talking about that earlier in the show, Gary. I don't know why. Like I said, it's a feature that is being worked on apparently, according to Dan. So we're
You can always contact YouTube and let them know. I mean, everybody in the chats that I've been in, everybody's contacting YouTube.
If you want to know the gory details of how software works, somebody fixed a problem and they broke something else. I mean, that's what happens all the time. They checked in a fix, they didn't fully regress it, and it broke other stuff without testing it. I mean, that's the bottom line.
I blame Frank. He started talking about it first.
I blame something about juicy booty and booty juice and slip and slides and whatever broke the internet. Just saying.
I'm telling you, after Justin mentioned booty juice yesterday morning with Nate and Anthony on E-Com and Beyond, I was like, I was trying like heck to make that go trending because booty juice is just funny. I mean, it made me laugh. So
I lost my audio. I can't hear anything.
Oh no!
But it was really, really nice meeting you all.
Same here.
See you, Gary.
All right, Gary.
Be safe.
See, if Frank edited
guys, be safe out there, right? Later, guys.
Later, Gary.
If Frank edited his videos, you wouldn't have those awesome moments when he was like, I'd like to thank my friend Jim.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, my wife and my daughter were watching or in the room with me while I was filming this. I was like trying to be all cool, and I had my daughter doing the video, my wife's doing this and that. And yeah, like I said, I've known Jimmy for 30 years. I have never in 30 years ever called him Jim. And I got stage fright, even though I had an audience of 2 people watching me as I'm recording this. I'm like, I want to give a shout out to my friend Jim for helping.
I can just see his wife going, Jim?
Yeah. What you saw was Samantha and Amanda turn to each other like.
Who's Jim?
Who is this Jim character you speak of? I'm like, did I say Jim? I remember watching it afterwards before I uploaded it to YouTube, and I was like, did I say Jim? And Amanda was like, Samantha and I were wondering why you said Jim, because you never call him Jim. I go, yeah, who the hell is Jim that I'm talking about? Because
oh, that's too funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, I was like, who?
Yeah.
That's not me.
And they'll never let it down either, because we talked about it for a long time on Facebook, text message, you name it, and I was dying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know, Jimmy, if you noticed or not.
Go ahead and buzz out. Everybody
right,
have
Larry.
a good week.
Yeah, Larry.
Like I want to ask you a lot of questions, but I want to save that for Tuesday when we have you on. Man. So I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Hey, Larry,
Have a great weekend.
Larry, I'm a private message you again to get your email address so I can email you the link for the show.
Oh, okay.
So I'll get in touch with you over the weekend. We'll get that all dialed in for next week.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Larry. Peace out.
See you, everybody.
Bye.
And then there was 4.
The Three Stooges.
Whoa. Don't talk about those guys and yourself like that. Come on. I think you guys are all right. Don't talk about him and wait. And,
yeah, you're all backwards now.
Don't talk about yourself like that.
So, you know what? You know what time it is? I know we're closing in on 2 hours, folks, but we just got a request again. So guess what time it is before we close the show?
Dan, you associate with these guys?
Not by choice, by birth.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. You got to get that picture of when Frank fell in the mud, though. Dan, don't you still have that somewhere?
Hey, Frank, there's a message from Rev in the chat.
Leave him out here.
Uh-oh. We got a teaser for Monday. Look at that, folks. I'm popping it up on the screen.
I'm looking forward to
the
that already.
production industry and the entertainment industry. This is called a teaser. I just dropped down below. You know what's sad is there are so many other stories where, like I said, I'm not a risk taker, but everybody out there, family, Jimmy, Dan, everybody knows I don't take risks. I'm always the one getting hurt.
Here we go.
How does that work?
I don't take risks. You don't call trying to push or trying to put down a trailer with 4 four-wheelers on it down an incline this steep, a risk? You don't call that a risk?
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that. I don't take planned risks. I
don't take planned risks.
I believe in the hold my beer method of doing things.
So I'm going to tell that story because I've maybe once or twice seen Frank run.
Be right back.
Well, so we were going to go four-wheeling, and Frank he put the four-wheelers on the trailer, and then he decided he was going to pick up the trailer and walk it down his very steep driveway. And so he's got this trailer lifted up, and he starts walking it down the driveway. Next thing you know, because he was forced to, he's running the trailer down the driveway because it's literally pushing him down the driveway. I'll say thank God his truck was at the bottom of the driveway. So here comes Frank running, holding the tongue of this trailer down the driveway, and so then to save his truck, he puts his hand over the front of the tongue of the trailer like this, and his hand goes boom right into the truck.
Ugh.
And let's just say when I looked down at his hand and I could see the bone inside of his fingers, I was like,
Frank, if you have that X-ray of your hand, that's the funniest thing ever.
So
Hey, let's not mention Jimmy saying, "Babe."
well, because I
Babe.
my eye, ruckus going on, and like my wife was right next to me, and so all I yelled out was "Babe."
Yeah, sure. You're yelling for Jim.
Now, in my defense, because like say this is the tongue of the trailer, I'm holding it with my hand like this. Again, like Jimmy said, in my defense, I did not want the trailer to hit the tailgate of my truck and scratch the paint on my truck. So I left my hand there to stop it. So good thing the bones of my fingers stopped the trailer. And needless to say, about 3 minutes later, my wife is rushing me to the emergency room to put Humpty Dumpty back together again because
You're just
I
lucky.
will say this,
Man. Like you're
thank God
lucky.
I didn't have my wedding ring on. But it was more painful to remove my stitches that I did in my living room, by the way, than actual stitching my hand back together.
It was probably less expensive, huh?
Frank is the definition of one of those guys that doesn't go to the doctors. Like I'm pretty sure he wanted to super glue his hand back together, and then his wife made him go.
Is that
Yeah, because I didn't want to ruin the day. We were all going to go four-wheeling. I didn't want to ruin the day by Now, also part of the story, because this is how messed up my friends and family are. Amanda drives me to the emergency room. I think either Bill or Kevin jumps in my pickup. You guys all take off and they go four-wheeling while I'm stuck in the emergency room getting stitched back together again. And then
we did not.
And then I show up like an hour later, and I'm like this. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Because I got this cast on my hand and everything.
How are you gonna shift?
So I was like Stumpy, I had this huge thing over my hand, and it was horrible. So
yeah, fair to say, four-wheelers don't like you or Jimmy.
Yeah, they do not like me at all. I'm not best good friends with four-wheelers.
Yeah, at least I didn't almost die riding a four-wheeler.
Huh?
I said, at least I didn't almost die riding a four-wheeler. You almost died. Look at my beautiful babies in with me now.
Jimmy, let's talk about the time when he wrecked on the motorcycle.
yeah, he went past the Buick. That's why.
And I told you, I said, Jimmy, I know something's wrong with my husband. He's been gone for too long. So Jimmy starts to get worried because he knows that I'm worried. So Jimmy's getting worried.
Because Frank's not an experienced motorcycle. He was not an experienced rider. He bought a little bike off Craigslist or something like that. And
He was gifted a little bike.
Yeah, Bill gave me that motorcycle. It didn't run, so naturally me and Jimmy and Steven think we're motorcycle mechanics.
I did not. I drove
running. You were there with us when we got it running.
I
And
was the mechanic, so I helped get it running. I didn't drive it.
So at the time, my daughter, Samantha, was probably about 8 at the time, and she was only allowed to go to the Buick and back down the street, right? So my wife didn't trust me, so she limited me to the Buick as well. Well, like any other juvenile, I decided to go past the Buick, and I took off down the street, came to a stop sign, went to take off and confused the throttle for the brake and shot like a rocket, hit a curb, flew over the handlebars, slid with the motorcycle on top of me about 10 feet. I get up, and people are, mind you, this is not like on a major street. This is on like a side street.
Little residential street.
Yeah, and people are running out of their houses. Oh my God, are you okay? So naturally, I'm like, I'm fine. Leave me alone,
With
people.
attitude.
With attitude. And I'm like, cheese grater all down the side of my body and everything.
And
Didn't run on like some brick, like a brick.
Jimmy was all red from the
Shirt had
brick.
brick stains all on his shirt.
Yeah, my shirt had brick marks all over it, and it was needless to say.
Let's go back to that comment that you're not a risk taker.
Do you think it was a risk when he decided to walk down the driveway with the four-wheelers? Or do you think he was being thick-headed? Which was it?
A little bit. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Thick-headed.
Of course, he's not going to ask for help or whatever. He's like, I got it.
I think Frank just makes some questionable decisions making, and he's unlucky. Remember when you decided to get dressed with just putting both legs in the same leg?
Yes, that was another one. Okay,
when me and Dan decided to walk around the puddle of mud, and Frank decided to walk right through it.
I warned him.
Literally, as I stepped on the mud, Dan says, "That looks like mud," and my foot was like, let's just make sure he's correct. Hit it, and boop, boom.
I was at the grocery store, so I didn't get to see this.
No, we were at a football game.
Yeah, but I went to the
Oh,
store
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
What about when he fell at Kevin and Christine's?
And I almost got impaled by the.
You might be accident prone after all.
I think he is.
He makes fun of Bridget.
Yeah, well, she is too.
She falls upstairs, though. At least I've never fallen
and the apple didn't fall too far from the tree right here.
Yeah, my guy. But he was subconscious when he was little. I got more screws than Frankenstein.
Yeah, the Dominguez men don't.
Not your dad, though. He's never.
Yeah, my dad, on the other hand, it's like skipped his generation and hit me and my son.
Yeah, I've only gotten hurt twice.
Okay, but they were times 10. So
yeah, but did you have to be that good at it when you got hurt?
Did they both result in surgery? Yes.
Frank's like, if I'm gonna get hurt, I'm gonna be good at it.
Did your dad at you at the hospital? Yes.
That's funny.
Did I tell him my son acts up when he's getting surgery? Yes.
Yeah, we're a couple badasses, so it's not our fault.
So
I didn't leave. I'm sorry. I'm joking.
The good thing about it, though, is all this stuff that I do, at least we can laugh about it, right? Because,
it makes
if I can't share my failures with everybody, then they're not,
Hey, how does the audio sound from my phone to you guys? Does it sound like muffled?
No, it's just kind of low.
That's what I figured, because I went back earlier and listened to it, and it kind of sounded like I was underneath water, but I just wanted to hear how you sounded.
Just your voice in general is hard to hear, son. Ask Danielle. She'll agree with me.
What?
Is Frankie hard to hear?
Always.
Oh, thank you, darling.
I used to be. Now I don't shut up.
Right? I keep telling people, like, no one has any clue how mute this person was right here. This guy over here.
Even when we first met him.
Yeah, he was always just silence. Jimmy, what do you want from Taco Bell? Mom, he wants 2 bean burritos with green sauce.
Did he want that, or did you just make him get that?
I don't think he had a choice, because that's all we were allowed to get was, like, 59-cent menu. So. All right, guys, I think we're gonna wind it down, though. We're a couple hours long. I got some stuff to do, so.
Yeah, I gotta get to the basement.
You got a lot of work ahead of you. So anybody left?
I'm gonna look like Aaron. I'm gonna have concrete walls and wood banisters above me. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I need a bigger space already. I'm thinking about kicking my daughter out so I could have her bedroom too now. So,
Aaron, that colorful shirt moved. Where is it? Did you sell it?
No.
On your rack.
No.
yeah, she changed the angle of her shot.
Talk about it, all right?
I noticed details, so I like, what happened to that shirt?
No.
Danny's got a Muni's beard going on for sure.
Hey, Aaron, do you want to answer this for Erica real quick?
Yes, I do, Erica. On Mercari, Poshmark, OfferUp, eBay. I have my feed in Amazon, but I don't have anything on there right now.
All right, guys. With that being said, thanks everybody who joined in on the live chat today. We had some guest appearances. I saw Ernie a little bit earlier, Dan.
Yeah, he wants to go back inside. Krista just went to the store. She had a King Soopers pickup order she has to go get.
Nice. My son's girlfriend, Danielle, made a cameo. I got my beautiful bride on my right, your guys' left. Aaron dropped in on the show. Thank you so much, Aaron.
Yeah.
Larry the Stash.
Nice to meet your wife. I told you to get her on camera.
Yeah, we're going to do some more with her. One of these days, we're going to tell our story with her stroke and everything she had and how far she's come along. So, that being said, Jimmy, go ahead and close us out, and everybody have a good day.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Make sure you check us out next week. We've got a lot of good guests. Rev, Nikki T, Larry the Stash, and Old School Picker. Make sure you check us out next week, and then I'll be on Aaron's channel. If you guys haven't seen it, Aaron, make sure you subscribe to Aaron's channel, The Best Offer Queen. It's actually just Best Offer Queen. I added we add
the Tehi to her name.
I'll be on her show on Thursday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, right? I always forget details.
Yes, 5.
And it looks like I'll be doing some price guessing. I'll be playing a little bit of
The Price is Right.
Yes.
Can I be the Barker Beauty?
Yeah, we'll get you on too. Jimmy, it's no longer you only. It's both of you now. I have to send the link to Frank.
I'll just stand in the corners.
Here it is. No, I need to get with Dan, the IT guy, and figure out how to make this PowerPoint for our show.
A PowerPoint.
Dan.
Hey, my brother dropped in as well. Thank you, Ray, for stopping in too as well. If I missed anybody else that dropped in, I apologize. I think I covered everybody. My son dropped in. Monday morning on Uncle B's channel. Make sure we alternate every other day. So next Monday will be on Uncle B's channel. And we'll throw some YouTube or a Facebook, Instagram to let everybody remind everybody. So
with Rev and Nikki T.
Nikki T with them sandwiches.
Thank you, everyone, so much, and have a good weekend.
You too.
Mile high salute.
Ernie. Bye,
Happy
Ernie.
Easter to everybody.
That's my buddy Ernie.
Stay safe.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.